جلسه خبری وزارت خارجه آمریکا. اعتراض خبرنگاران به تسلیت به خاطر مرگ رئیسی. دوشنبه 31 اردیبهشت 1403.
Shannon, go ahead now.
I know you extended official condolences of the U.S. For the death of Iran's president and foreign minister over the weekend. The U.S. also participated in a moment of silence for President Raisi at the UN Security Council, and it sparked some controversy on Twitter. Does the State Department view that as appropriate, taking part in that kind of observance?
Let me say a few things. One, we have been quite clear that Ibrahim Raisi was a brutal participant in the repression of the Iranian people for nearly 4 decades. He was involved in numerous horrific human rights abuses, including playing a key role in the extrajudicial killing of thousands of political prisoners in 1988. Some of the worst human rights abuses occurred during his tenure as president, especially the human rights abuses against the women and girls of Iran. That said, we regret any loss of life. We don't want to see anyone die in a helicopter crash. But that doesn't change the reality of his record, both as a judge and as the president of Iran, the fact that he has blood on his hands. So I think most importantly, our fundamental approach to Iran has not changed and will not change.
And just as a quick follow, in the aftermath of that crash, did the U.S. help in recovery efforts in any way, or was it asked to assist?
We were asked for assistance by the Iranian government. We did make clear to them that we would offer assistance as we would do in response to any request by a foreign government in this sort of situation, and ultimately we were not able to provide that assistance. We were asked.
Where?
I'm not going to get into the details, but we were asked by the Iranian government for assistance. We said that we would be willing to assist. It's something that we would do with respect to any government in this situation. Ultimately, largely for logistical reasons, we weren't able to provide that assistance.
All right, and then can I just ask you about the state? What exactly is official condolences?
It's condolences on behalf of the United States government.
Well, then why doesn't it say that? This is like official condolences means absolutely nothing, and I'm not even sure why you're offering condolences if this guy was as bad as you say he was. And if you really think that Raisi was as bad as what you have laid out at the beginning, I'm just a little bit curious as to why you would put a statement out, no matter how short it is, but with the line official condolences in it.
That the people inside of Iran some of them are celebrating this incident. I was wondering what you make of that.
So I can certainly understand why people inside Iran would feel that way when you look at the brutal repression that happened under President Raisi's tenure. As I said in my comment a moment ago, especially when you look at his abuse of women and girls, I can see why people in Iran would feel that way in response to his death. But I obviously can't speak for them.
به دنبال فاش شدن درخواست رژیم آخوندی از آمریکا برای کمک به منظور پیدا کردن هلیکوپتر سقوط کرده رئیسی جلاد، رویترز نوشت ایالات متحده روز دوشنبه گفت که عمدتاً به دلایل لوجستیکی نتوانسته است درخواست کمک رژیم را پس از سقوط هلیکوپتر در آخر هفته که منجر به کشته شدن رئیس جمهور رژیم شد اجابت کند. در عین حال واشنگتن تسلیت گفت. رویترز افزود این درخواست نادر از سوی رژیم ایران که ایالات متحده و اسرائیل را دشمنان اصلی خود می‌داند توسط وزارت خارجه در یک نشست خبری فاش شد.